Today we will see experiment number 5, single phase half wave uncontrolled rectifier with the resistive load. So what are the components we required for this experiment? Single phase supply, then diode, then resistive load, then oscilloscope for measure the output across the output voltage, output waveform. This is the digital storage oscilloscope, and the output voltage to measure this multimeter, and the resistive load across the diode. So this is the experimental kit, and we have to done here 3 practicals. First is the half wave rectifier, second one is the full wave bridge rectifier, and third one is the center tap rectifier. Okay, so this is the experimentation with the rectifier kit. So now first we will see the theory. So in this single phase half wave uncontrolled rectifier, you can see here this diagram. The process of converting an alternating current into the direct current is known as the rectification. But the unidirectional conduction property of semiconductor diode, this is nothing but the junction diode, it is used for the rectification. So rectification are the 2 types, half wave rectifier and the full wave rectifier. Okay, so in this half wave rectifier, the circuit diagram during the positive half cycle, input the diode is in the forward direction. So the positive is the upper side and negative is the lower side. Again the anode it is connected with the positive supply, and cathode it is nothing but the negative supply, it is connected here. Okay, then current flow through this load and voltage is developed across it. During the negative cycle it reverse bias. During the negative half cycle it is the reverse bias, means the positive it is nothing but the negative, and negative it is nothing but the positive. Then the diode across the connection it will be reverse, and it will act like the open circuited. When it is in the forward direction, it is act like the short circuited. When it is in the negative, when negative half cycle, the diode it act like the open circuited. So during the negative half cycle it will be reverse bias and does not conduct it. So see in this diagram for the positive half cycle and the negative half cycle. So this diagram shows the positive half cycle across the diode. It conducts positive and negative. That means the diode it will be on state. When it will be reverse bias condition is there, the supply voltage it will be reverse. Upper side is negative and the lower side is the positive, and diode it act like the open circuited. The diode it will it is the reverse bias and diode does not conduct it. So therefore in the negative half cycle of the supply, no current flow through the load resistor, as no load voltage appear across it. So the DC voltage across the load it is sinusoidal for the first half cycle only, and the pure EC input signal it connected to the unidirectional pulsating output signal. So see in this waveform, the supply voltage across the sinusoidal wave is there from 0 to pi, 2 pi, 3 pi and 4 pi is there. Okay, so this is the supply voltage, this is the output voltage. So in the positive half cycle, the 0 to pi, this is the positive half cycle, and diode it will be conducted, and from pi to 2 pi it will be not conducted because the diode it is in the reverse bias condition. Okay, so similar for the current, it will be 0 to pi positive, then pi to 2 pi it will be negative. That means the diode it will not conduct it, and current across it will be 0. Then for the diode across, the voltage it will be from the maximum voltage is there, and yes, this is the maximum voltage, and the diode it will be conducted from 0 to pi, and from pi to 2 pi it will be off state. Okay, diode it will be the off state. So what is the average output across this diode? It will be V0 average is equals to Vm upon pi, then I0 average it nothing but the Vm upon pi R. Then what is the RMS voltage? It is nothing but the RMS voltage, Vm upon 2, I0 RMS is nothing but the V0 RMS upon pi. So first we have to connect the connection like that. Okay, in this experiment kit the connection it will be like that. So for the procedure, half wave rectifier circuit as shown in this figure, note down all the values of the components being used. Okay, then connect the circuit as shown in the figure, then switch on this power supply. Okay, then switch on this power supply, then feed the input and output to the two channels of the oscilloscope. First we will make the connection and we will go through this procedure. So first procedure is nothing but the connect the circuit as shown in the figure. So I will make the connection here, then we will take the reading. Okay. So yes, I will make the connection. So single phase supply, here the single phase supply, it is connected with the diode positive, then diode negative, it is connected with the resistive positive, then resistive negative is back to the negative of the supply. So similar connection I will make here. First I done here. First the positive supply, this is 9 volt is there and connected with the positive supply across the diode, and then diode cathode terminal, it is connected across the resistive load, then resistive second terminal is back to the negative of the supply. Then yes, this connection is similar to this circuit diagram. Okay, this connection is similar to this circuit diagram. So what is the output? This is the output. You have to check on the oscilloscope. This is the output, positive. From positive half cycle 0 to pi it is conducted, then pi to 2 pi it will be not conducted. That means here the diode will be conducted and diode it will be not conducted when it reverse bias. Okay. Then the second procedure is nothing but feed the input and output to the two channels of the oscilloscope. So this is the two channels of the oscilloscope. Yes, this is the two channels of the oscilloscope. Yes, so the red it is the positive and black it will be negative. So I will put here across the load and switch on the supply. Yes, so we will get this output across the diode. Okay, so you can see here this is the positive half cycle, this is negative. Positive that means it will be conducted and negative that means the diode it will be not conducted here. So what is the maximum voltage? So from these boxes it's nothing but from the 1 volt, and this line will be upgraded from 0 to then maximum. So what is the maximum voltage? This is the maximum voltage. Okay, so this dotted line it will be for lower to higher, moving here across the waveform. So what is the maximum voltage across there? 5.6 something. Okay, so you have to note down 5.6 maximum voltage across the waveform. So Vm is equals to 5.6 volt. Vm is equals to 5.6 volt. Then you have to measure the output voltage across the load. So you have to turn on the multimeter and so yes, this is the positive and the negative terminal of the multimeter. It will be inserted in the resistor R load, and you have to take the output voltage 7.51. So in this observation you have to put the value Vm, it is nothing but the 5.3 volt, then output voltage is nothing but the 7.53 volt, then you have to find out the input voltage, input current, output current. Okay, and what is the efficiency? Input voltage, input current, output current, and what is the efficiency, and what is the resistor value? It is nothing but the 0.833 ohm. Yes, so today we will done this practical experiment number 4, single phase half wave uncontrolled rectifier with the R load. So you have to calculate V0 average. So you have to calculate V0 average, then second I0 average, then third IRMS and VRMS, fourth efficiency. Okay, so and then third and then second input and output waveform. You have to draw across input and output voltage. You have to draw the waveform across input and output voltage and current. So this is the practical all about the single phase half wave uncontrolled rectifier with the resistive load. So study the single phase half wave uncontrolled single phase half wave control rectifier. Successfully. Okay, yes, this is the practical and this is the observation table. And you have to find out V0 average, I0 average, IRMS, VRMS, efficiency and waveform across input and output voltage and current.